Hey guys, what's up? It's Liam back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a fun video. It's going to be Draw My Life. Let's get it. So, I was born in a small state called Vermont. Sorry, it's hard to write like this. I was born in a small state called Vermont. My mom I'm just gonna draw stick figures because it makes it easier. I was born by my mom and my dad. And they were married. So, yeah. And then I did not have a brother yet. He'll come later. It was just me, my dad, and my mom. And they didn't really know what to do. They've never had a baby before. And then a few years later, nothing really happened that I can remember from the years of my first years. So like, let's skip to 2 years later when we lived in a small village up really close to around there, that area. We lived in a small village. Not like a village where like we like have to do farming and stuff. It was just a small place for people. And my brother was born. And I didn't really know about him. I didn't really know about him because I was only 2 or 3 years old. So life was fun. And then a year later, or a couple months later, my mom and my dad, I wasn't in a crib anymore. I was really happy about that because I got to sleep in a real bed. And then just a bit later, we flew to Minnesota. I'm not that good at drawing space. We drove to Minnesota. And we moved to Rosemount. We moved to Rosemount, where we live today, but we were living in our cousin's house because we were doing a plan of getting a new home to stay in forever. So I turned 5. So I was 5 and I was really tall. I was taller than all of my friends in kindergarten. Kindergarten that year was fun because we got to get chicks. I got to hold one. It was pretty fun because my brother was old enough that I could play with him now. And we were having a good life. And then we finally realized that I had ADHD. ADHD is something that makes it really hard to control your body. That's why I sometimes got in trouble. And we could notice that. My brother was a tall kid too. He was like 3, I think. And then we finally moved a bit down to our home that we are in today. This home was awesome because it had enough space for all of us and we weren't all crowded, and it wasn't just 10 people crowded into one house. We had our own space. And I forgot to tell you that we had 2 dogs. Gus, I still have. He's a black Labrador retriever. And Charlie, I forgot what kind he was. He was a tiny, big, fluffy ball. But sadly, he died a few years ago. But we still have Gus. And that was the video I made on Gus. So then a few years later, I got really smart. I was really smart, and I did really good on school. I usually got all of them right on tests, and still to this day, I do pretty good. And we started going fishing up in Lake Mille Lacs. It's a big lake, about 2 hours and 30 minutes away. We go every summer and every winter. Go fishing. And there I caught my biggest fish I ever caught. Not today, but like back then I caught a big pike. It was pretty big. And then ice fishing, I caught a walleye. It was even bigger. What am I doing? I'm sick. I'm not doing good at drawing. And we started going to the beach in Lebanon Hills. It was perfect there. We fished a lot and we swimmed a lot, and it was super fun there. And then it led us to this day. I might add on a part 2 later in my life, like maybe a few years. I'll still have this channel. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was my life. I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.